Chapter 4, Section 4.5 Energy Sources and Us. Solutions to the problems of burning fossil fuels. 2. Using energy sources other than fossil fuels. Saving energy can slow down the consumption of fossil fuels, but in a long run, we also need to develop other energy sources that do not run out and do not pollute the air. The energy sources which do not run out or the rate of recovery is faster than the rate of consumption are called renewable source of energy. The following are some energy sources other than fossil fuels. Most of them are renewable sources of energy. Each of them has some benefits but also have some limitation. A. Solar power. The sun gives out light energy and heat energy. Solar cells can change light energy from the sun directly to the electrical energy. They are connected together to form solar panels. Solar panels are usually placed on rooftop for collecting light energy from the sun. Besides, we can also use mirrors to reflect and focus heat energy from the sun to boil water. The boiled water produces steam which turns the turbine to drive the generator. Heat energy from the sun is changed to heat energy and kinetic energy of the steam, and changed to kinetic energy of the turbine, and changed to electrical energy generated by the generator. However, the price of electricity generated is high when compared with using other energy sources. B. Hydroelectric power. Hydroelectric power stations are built across large rivers with fast running water. A dam is built to store water at a high position, which processes potential energy. When water gate opens, the water falls downstream. Its potential energy is changed to kinetic energy and turns the turbine, then drives the generator. Potential energy of the upstream water is changed to kinetic energy of the running water. Then it is changed to kinetic energy of the turbine and changed to the electrical energy generated by generator. This energy is limited to locations where there are large rivers or waterfalls with fast running water. Also, building of the dam will cause flooding in a large area. The natural habitats and some historical sites are destroyed. C. Wind power. Wind power has been used for centuries, not only generating electricity, but also sailing and greener greens. Nowadays, many countries and cities have used wind power for energy generation, including United States, Germany, Spain, and China, as well as Hong Kong. Wind blows to windmills and turns the turbines inside to drive the generator. Kinetic energy of the moving air is changed to kinetic energy of the turbine, and then it is changed to electrical energy generated by the generator. But not all countries can use wind power. It is limited to open, remote, and windy locations. It also cannot operate when wind is light or calm. It may kill flying animals like birds and bats as well. D. Tidal power. The kinetic energy of the running water during the rise and fall of the tides can be used to drive turbine. A dam is built across a river mouth or along the coast with large tidal difference. Turbines are built in the dam. When the tide rises, water flows into the reservoir. Then the gate is closed. When the tide falls, the gate is opened and let water flow out from the reservoir. The running water turns the turbine to drive the generator. Potential energy of the water in reservoir is changed to kinetic energy of the running water. Then it is changed to kinetic energy of the turbine. and changed it to electrical energy generated by the generator. It also has the similar limitations as hydroelectric power. E. Geothermal power. We have hot springs in many places. We notice that there is large amounts of heat energy deep underground. Engineers drill deep holes into hot rocks and pump hot water up from the ground. The water boils and changes to steam, which can turn the turbine to drive the generator. The heat energy from hot water underground is changed to heat and kinetic energy of the steam. Then, kinetic energy of the steam is changed to kinetic energy of the turbine, and changed to electrical energy generated by the generator. Nevertheless, it is limited to volcanic areas where hot rocks are found close to the Earth's surface. In addition, drilling deep underground destroys natural habitats. F. Biofuels. Biofuels are made from sugar, starch, or oil extracted from plants. These fuels are becoming more and more popular. They are commonly used in vehicles, for heating or cooking. Biogas is also a kind of biofuel. It is produced from decomposing waste materials. The heat energy given out from burning biogas can be used to boil water to drive the generator. It is also developing in Hong Kong. However, it may need a large land to grow crops for making biofuels. The food production may decrease and cost the price rises. G. Nuclear power. Uranium is a kind of metal. It is a raw material for nuclear power. Its supply is limited, so nuclear power is a non-renewable source of energy. Although it is non-renewable, a very tiny amount of uranium can produce a very large amount of energy. Therefore, it is also one of the energy sources other than fossil fuel that we are developing. In a nuclear power plant, there is a chamber containing uranium inside a nuclear reactor. When uranium undergoes reactions in the chamber, large amounts of heat energy is given out. The heat energy is used to boil water in the pipe of the nuclear reactor. Then, the water is changed to steam, and the steam turns the turbine to drive the generator. China, Japan, France, and United States are using nuclear power. About 70% of the electricity produced by the Guangdong Daya Bay Nuclear Power Station is supplied to Hong Kong. Nuclear power would not pollute the air, but the waste produced is highly radioactive. It is very dangerous to living things. It must be disposed with great care. Also, the nuclear reaction inside the nuclear reactor must be carefully controlled. Uncontrolled nuclear reactions can lead to explosion and leakage of large amounts of radioactive waste. We can reduce the use of fossil fuels and reduce air pollution by saving energy and using other energy sources. Solar power, hydroelectric power, wind power, nuclear power, tidal power, geothermal power, and biofuels can be used to replace fossil fuels for generating electricity.